11th week of pregnancy. Symptoms of pregnancy in the 11th week. The 11th week of pregnancy brings up a new problem. And it can be difficult to brush your teeth without feeling like you're about to vomit or choke. Care must be taken to clean the teeth because poor oral hygiene, especially during pregnancy, can lead to a variety of problems such as gingivitis and other dental diseases. There is a relationship between poor oral hygiene during pregnancy and the birth of premature or low birth weight babies. Some symptoms persist during this period, such as pregnancy nausea, vomiting, heartburn and other symptoms, and in most cases these symptoms disappear by the 13th week. The belly protrusion is still not noticeable, especially if this is your first pregnancy, as the uterus is growing and filling the pelvis without being noticed. Pregnancy hormones and psychological state. Hormonal changes affect the psychological state of the pregnant woman as follows. The increased hormones in your body can affect your psychological state. So it is important to prepare yourself for the coming months when you will experience extreme mood swings. A pregnant woman may feel depressed or very sad. And this problem is a common thing during pregnancy and has good treatments. It should be taken into account that small and simple changes in diet or in physical fitness help reduce depression. Fetal development in the 11th week of pregnancy. The development of the fetus during the 11th week of pregnancy is as follows. Your fetus will be about 4.1 centimeters long and weigh about 7 grams. The fetus's face develops to resemble the normal face, and the tail that it had is disappearing. Fingers and toes can be distinguished at this stage. The skeleton of the fetus is developing and becoming more rigid. The tooth buds appear at this stage. And the development of the teeth is complete during the period between 6 to 10 months. The brain of the fetus produces a huge amount of neurons, which is estimated at about 25,000 new neurons every minute. The male fetus begins to develop the male hormone testosterone to accommodate the accelerated growth process and provide him with enough nourishment. The placenta spontaneously dilates to allow material exchange. The skin of the fetus is still transparent at this stage and it is developing the different parts of the face. The head is about half the size of the entire body. And this ratio becomes more balanced over time. Tests of the 11th week of pregnancy. The most important information about the necessary examinations at this stage includes the following. It is important to have an amniocentesis at 11 weeks of pregnancy to detect any genetic defects that the fetus may have. It is important to perform the cervical translucency test to rule out fetal abnormalities. An ultrasound scan that identifies women at high risk of having children with chromosomal defects such as Down syndrome. During the nuchal translucency test, the size of the fetus is measured. And the thickness of the nuchal translucency is measured for sound waves in the fetus, in which the neck lymphatic fluid is present. The chances of the fetus developing any chromosomal defects that may be associated with the nervous system are calculated. You must continue to exercise and maintain fitness appropriate for pregnancy, as this helps to return to normal weight after pregnancy.